привет, меня зовут Тимур. Продолжаем проходить карьеру FIFA 10 заслуженных советов. Последние 3 матча у меня победа. Рекомендую все посмотреть. Что у нас по положению по моим таблицам? У нас все относительно неплохо, если сейчас не побед. У нас 28 очков. У нас, по сути, 2 победы для третьего места. Вот, поэтому в этой серии есть все шансы залететь в топ-3 и отбить. Поэтому давайте, ну так, у нас надо здесь всего стримах. Сейчас очень важно побеждать. И очки набирать надо, потому что сезон, там уже в середине почти сезона будут приближаться.
Hello again, I'm Clive Tilsey. I'm your commentator here today. Andy Gray is alongside me. Here's an interesting game. Will the home team be able to gain revenge for that narrow defeat that they suffered earlier in the season, or can the away team take all 3 points again?
Well, it's a tough one, Clive. I think what will separate these two will be home advantage. I think it did last time and it could again this time.
I think there was maybe just a bit too much pace on the ball to try that, but he had a go.
Yeah, that's a wonderful effort.
Вот это лучше, этот момент, который он реализовал.
He's very good at reading the game like that. No problem for the goalkeeper.
Мы проигрывать не настроены. Мы настроены побеждать.
Goalkeeper clears his lines.
Теперь ничего. Будет более того еще. Просто. Лучше вот так.
Done well to seize upon the ball there.
Ну хорошо.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Keeper will throw it this time, and yeah. That was well cut out. Had to be alert there, the goalkeeper. Decided to throw it out this time. Intelligent header. Defenders in charge just at the moment. What a fine pass. Got to hit it really well. Off the post. Just about got there. And thrown out by the keeper. Picked him out, has he? Oh, look at the space he's got here. This is a chance. It's a good save. Had to hold on. Couldn't afford to parry it there.
It's not easy for a keeper in that situation, but it was top draw, Ben.
Downfield from the keeper. Kept his eye on the ball and won it. Possibilities here. Off they go, back to the dressing rooms with the score at 0-0.
Well, I think there have been very few goal-scoring opportunities in the first half, and I think most people who came here today were expecting to see a more open attacking match. I know I was, but it just hasn't happened in the first half. I think we really do need a goal. It's as simple as that, and that just might inject some excitement into this game.
Jan Koller. Lost cross. Got it over. Has to score surely. Oh no, did you see that? Keeper goes downfield.
Это моментом на гол наигрывает. Это хорошо. Еще сними. Закрывать назад. Иди потом. Хорошо. Бежал, втопил. Закидывай.
Here's Jan Koller.
Первый мяча.
He does have aerial ability.
Хорошо, отняй. Еще сюда и дальше. На фланг. Ой, пошел раскат опять. Закидывай.
Great save. He wasn't going to let that header get past him.
Well, good goalkeepers make it look easy. Good save.
Played out then.
Сколько моментов уже создал, и один еще не реализован. Ну так, конечно, рискованно. Через центр, но мы быстро сняли мяч. Что ты мешаешь-то?
Opportunity! It was a difficult chance. The ball arrived with a lot of pace on it.
Oh, unlucky. Well, he's making a change and not before time. I think there'll be a change of system as well. Well, defender off and striker on, it's bold.
Well, they'll have to try to find a better pass than that one. Still like there haven't been chances, but still no goals as we approach the final whistle. Referee has told the fourth official the amount of injury and stoppage time there's going to be. That's pretty solid defending.
He's
got that into a dangerous area.
Giving
them plenty to worry about here. Decided to have a go. Great work for the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a save. That would have been the end of it had that one gone in. Great save.
Keeper just sticking his boot through it. It's a game that's failed to produce any goals. There is the final whistle. The scoreline is 0-0.
Well, there really is not long to go now. We are approaching an exciting...
Ничья сейчас нас очень не устраивает, потому что вот шанс, кто близок к цифре, мешается и не мешается. Ну, тут цифра, понятно. Далеко не есть прибыль. Ну, желательно так. Видите, Рубин тоже ничего сыграл. Потому что мы, если бы мы выиграли, мы его Амкара обогнали бы. А так кто-то все устраивает. Мы, по-моему, в России, да, в начале сезона выиграли.
It seems like only yesterday that the season began, and yet suddenly it's almost over, but it would be a brave man who predict which of these two teams will finish the higher. Today's game will have a large bearing on that.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with these two all season. They're sitting exactly where they should be, right at the top end of the league.
Free kick, is it? No, good advantage. Yarosik. Picked up at the back. Alexei Berezutsky. Rahimic. Great ball. Defender puts a good challenge in. Vasily Berezutsky. And on with the head. Gathered up by the keeper. Just thrown out. Jan Koller. I'm going to say that's just a good interception. He did well to win it there. Has to be a free kick. The referee won't put up with any of that. He can't carry on. It's a substitution that's being forced upon them. He's simply too badly injured to continue, hence the change. Can he score? Important tackle. Keeper trying to get his team moving, throwing it out. Almost half time here and still no goals. Looking to get it forward.
Посмотрите, просто никого нету.
defensively, they do get out and try to catch you offside if they can.
Ай, почти, ну то есть, да, весь горят. Не успел такой. Потом ногой, так, всем. Подался.
Big chance, routine save. It wasn't struck with any venom.
Так, на момент уже что-то начиналось.
Laid out then. The first 45 minutes ends with the score 0-0.
They always say that two halves of a game are never the same. You can only hope that's true, Clive, because the first half's not been good. Second half can only be better.
До конца, до конца. Да еще. Ай, почти.
Oh yes.
Хорошо. Опять один. Ой, между, пробежал, топил, красавчик. Попал вообще, все просто. Развернулся на скелет. Пошел, закидывай.
Is it good enough?
И,
Cross, no problem for the goalkeeper.
Да, его сложно не появилось. Так, спокойно, наш мяч. Как? Двоих вот.
Defenders in control of that situation.
Почти просто, почти.
It's another good pass.
Хорошо, побежал.
Can he score? It's a real chance. Hit the upright, he's still in play.
Хорош тебе. Заканчивай с этим. К добру не приведет. Ну-ка. Не дал побить. Какой-то.
Great tackle there.
Хорошо. Так просто получилось. Встретите его кто-нибудь.
It's fairly easy for the defender.
Вышли в контратаку. Или дали. Ну.
Chance to finish. He saw the danger lights flashing, didn't he? This is a keeper who prefers to throw the ball out if he can. Collar.
Танго попало, это видно. И тебя. Ну почему ты остановился на фланге? Почему? Ну ты же бежал открываться. Хорошо.
That's good covering. The man in charge has signalled how many minutes are going to be added now.
Хоть что-нибудь.
This is Collar.
Пошла тики-така. И так, говорю, пошла.
Ball travels over the line, and that's a goal kick. That's the manager's second substitution of the match. That's it. It's all over. Thank goodness it's finished 0-0.
Well, I'm going home now, Clive, and this is one game I'm not going to remember for very long.
It's been a match that Andy and I...
Сейчас, если еще одна ничья будет, то это все. Это было. Мы не сможем в топ-3 залететь. Это можно. Давайте какой-то начнем Спартак, Зенит опять. На 8 месте. Почти распятый. Да, хотя бы лидеры почти заберем.
The season is coming to its climax and both these teams need the right result today. The last few points can be the most crucial.
Well, they will be. They'll settle everything. Who's in Europe, who's not, who's relegated, who's not. We're at that stage of the year.
Scoring chance! Saved by the keeper, but he's still in play.
Кипер спас команду.
That was well cut out.
Я не понимаю, что где у него был защитник. Они как будто разбежались в коридор до игрока.
Got to make better use of possession. Done well to seize upon the ball there. Play some good stuff now. That's a good piece of defending.
Центр один. Хорошо. Дальше. Развернулся, побежал. Еще давай.
He's got a chance it, big chance, blocks it.
Well, the keeper has made a wonderful save, but he'll know that he was lucky.
Feels for a goal kick, but it's definitely a corner. The keeper does well to punch that away. Odem Wingy. Whichever way you look at it, that's fine defending. Oh, now they haven't picked him up here. It's a real chance. Oh, he just managed to tip that away. Great ball. Well cut out. Referee thought about playing an advantage there, and I don't mind that. He's given the foul now. Intelligent header. If you said to me we'd reach half-time without a goal, I'd have been very surprised, but it's looking that way now. He's given it. Point straight to the spot. He's not the sort of player who gets nervous. Oh, straight over the bar. What a miss. Decent header of the ball, isn't he? Odem Wingy. Easy for the defender. Collar. The first 45 minutes ends with the score 0-0.
Well, when the ball is spent most of the time in the middle of the park, you don't really see many goals. Everybody knows that.
Only halfway. Still plenty can happen as the second half begins. Defended his flank well there. Problems here if he can get a cross in. Straight at the keeper. Made sure he got his body in the way. Odem Wingy.
Так, ну теперь момент умена начали появляться. Давай. Нажимаем.
Good play. Important tackle. Here's Jan Collar.
Давай, мужики, поехали. Надо как минимум один нагрузить.
He's run a long way with the ball here. Nothing much gets past him.
Хорошо повезло. Центр один. Дальше давай.
Odem Wingy.
О, встречу. Ну, просто на собратчике. Центр дальше один на них пошел. Значит, 75 минута. Есть время еще. Должны выиграть.
Wins it on the flank.
Побежал, давай. Нас не догонят. Сюда на фланг.
One for him to chase.
Дальше. Какой-то кто-нибудь, что вы там за игроком стоит? Ну!
Has to shoot. Good challenge. They were in a bit of trouble there, you know. Ticking towards the 90-minute mark now, and still we await the first goal. Crowd are just waiting to see exactly how much longer we've got to play. They've set him up here. Pass wasn't really on there, was it? Odem Wingy. Good football from the defender. You must hit the target. So a change in personnel there then. You can't win them all, but they would have been hoping to win this one. It finishes all square, not really enough.
Well, I guess we're approaching what the players call the bid.
То, что они пенальти не забили, и в этом наш спасибо, это точно повезло, да. Ну, если да, это лидера чемпионата 2 очка забрали. Ну, это худший наш положение. Просто вместе здесь. Он сейчас, если побеждаем Амкар, мы либо потеряем на соседнее спортсменов, либо думаю, снимаем. У них там последний матч победа, мы там не победили. Давайте об одну победу сделаем сегодня. Дома, да.
A warm welcome from Clive Tilsley. I'm here to commentate on this one. Andy Gray's here too. There's plenty at stake in this fixture. Both teams fancy their chances. I've spoken with the respective managers. Both are in confident mood. Now he needs to move the ball quickly. He's through on goal. Keeper just managed to... Yes! A goal! Oh, just what they wanted here. They've taken the lead.
Здесь, я думаю, уже как бы все, здесь вратарь мяч фиксирует, и защитник вынес.
Well, if I'm honest, the goalkeeper's going to have to look at his position there. That was poor.
It's a goal that's put them in the driving seat in this match. Here's Jan Koller. Has a go from way out. Can they make the most of this? It's a corner. Oh, he had to go full stretch to get to that. They can all stay in the box for another corner. Oh, he's stolen it back. Looking for the spectacular. Defender taking charge of the situation. Won it well. Space ahead of him down that wing. Yarasik. Did really well to win it there. That's pretty solid defending. This is Koller. Great tackle there. Ref did just wait for a moment there to see if play would develop, but it didn't, so he's pulled it back now. Nearly half time here, and there's not a lot in this. Playing it wide, looking to stretch their opponents. Let's put an end to that attack. He was determined to get the ball then. Collected at the back then. And at the halfway stage, the score is 1-0.
Well, one of these teams will know they've got out of jail. The amount of chances they gave the other side.
Here we go then for the second half. Another 45 minutes to enjoy. Flighted that up the field very nicely. Not frightened to try, and he barely had to move there. Keeper throwing it out rather than kicking downfield. Got the ball fairly. What can he do with it? Will he cross it? Good football from the defender. Koller. The manager's down below me, urging them forward. That's good covering. And a rather wild challenge. Manager's still got one or two options available to him. This is the first substitution he's made.
They were beginning to look a little leggy, and it's an ideal time to bring on the substitute.
Opening here. No way through. That's a really good ball. Defender took responsibility. Well, that's a good pass. Stopped him in his tracks. And halted by the defence. Look at this, they've not picked him up. He's in on goal. Has a go. Oh, it's a good save. That one had to stick.
Well, it's one of those situations that you think the striker's going to score, but somehow the keeper gets a hand to it.
If that one had gone in, it could have been all over. The defence now has the ball. Bound to be some time to add on. Oh, only a minute. You've got to say that's good defending.
Выше. Что дальше? Давай. Пас.
This is Collar.
Он в центре мысли. Что? Дальше. Атака. Касань. Давай. Высоко встречаем. Не даем думать.
The final whistle is music to their ears. They have won, but with nothing at all to...
На восьмом. Почему не восьмом? Ладно, потому что мы проиграли, получше право. По результатам личных встреч. Право 35. По сути, если мы сейчас выиграем, поднимаем. Мы как бы можем подняться, но... пятое место. Считать помогать, я поднимусь, сейчас на ЦСКА в личных встречах, наверное, пора согласиться, что личных встречах. Вот сейчас, если мы Динамо выиграем, все время есть шансы подняться, да, в топ-5.
A warm welcome from Clive Tilsley. I'm here to commentate on this one. Andy Gray's here too. It was honours even earlier in the season. Nothing could separate the two teams the last time out. I'm struggling to separate them today, I must admit, Andy.
Yeah, I think the only thing that might do that, Clive, is a piece of magic from one of the stars out there.
Ball struck him on the arm. Free kick given.
I always think it's so important that they work the goalkeeper from here.
That's a good one. So nearly.
Well, he might have missed, but there was nothing wrong with his strike.
That's a nice pass.
Вообще изи, да?
Real chance. Got a fist to it.
Как же хорошо раскатал.
They've won an early corner here.
Ну,
All colours in there.
Так, ну менялись моменты, 1-1 пока.
Better chance of retaining the ball when the keeper throws it like that. Good ball.
Кого там за маслом пытаешься играть? Дай, родной, не берет. Прошу, от себя. Сюда, наперед. Ну, он остановился, видите, да, он стал дальше бежать. Поднимаем, здесь высоко включаем.
Fernandez.
Хорошо. Дальше.
Everything was against him.
Спокойно. Даем обыгрывать себя. Не даем обыгрывать, говорю.
Up the flank. Kezakov, and that's alert defending to deal with that attack. Wasn't able to retain possession. Wilkshire. Oh, he thought he'd have a go. Yes! Oh, listen to the crowd. Listen what it means to them. I doubt you can hear me above the noise.
Well, look at that movement. Passive move, passive move. The game's simple. They made it look so there. It's a great goal.
It's a goal that puts them ahead and puts them in charge. They look well organised at the back. And he finds the ball at his feet. Whole of the ball has got across the whole of the line. Fernandez. Trying to get him free. Make space for a cross. They scored!
Well, this boy's a predator. It's as simple as that.
And he just bulleted the ball into the back of the net.
Я не знаю, как я был сейчас, он 2-0 отыгрывается. Пошел. Давай, вот есть шанс, один раз на замахе. Еще раз на замахе. Голову. Зачем я все это делаю на плане? Для того, чтобы получить Хорошо, нет фиска.
That's a good idea.
Вот он шанс. Один гол отыграть. Центр ему. Давай. Пошел. Да я просто не генерал.
Half time and the score is 2-0.
Могли бы 3-0 уже отмотать.
How often do we see a second half completely different from the first? Gets the ball out on the flank.
Собрались, мужики. 45 минут. Они нам за 45 минут 2 забили, мы тоже можем за 45 2 забить. Второй одна, но эти 45 минут ничего не делают. Хорош. Побежал между. Блин, такой же ты минутный. Давай. Снимай.
Making a move towards goal here. Kezakov. Oh, now they haven't picked him up here. Keeper barely managed to reach that. Now, what can they do with this corner? Must have a shot. Oh, he had to win that. They do come after you when they lose the ball. They hound and harass quickly, and the attack breaks down.
Давай, в контратаку. Сука, хуй ты остановился. Бесишь уже. Давай. Пошел, давай.
Look at this, they've not picked him up. He's in on goal. He's gone right in there. Beaten away by the keeper.
Если бы он туда бы не побежал до конца.
That's their first substitution of the match. There's a corner to defend.
Давай.
Directs the ball with his head.
Это не может такого. Понятно. Они сейчас сварганят здесь. Хорошо. Чё?
Intercepted. Needs to pick the right cross.
Вот он стоит. Дальше. Чё? Ему. Оба на смене держу.
Now here's a chance. It's a real chance. Keeper just tips it away. Good keeping. Corner kick's been given. Keeper saw it all the way.
Подача дерьмо. Полное дерьмо у тебя подача. Я не знаю, кто там назначил на
thrown out by the keeper.
подачу.
He may be better advised just to thump the ball clear rather than dribble it out of trouble.
Давай.
Good defending, won the ball back there.
Ты пихаешься, тебя в центре двое откуда? Ты пихаешь его куда-то. Нет, хорошо. Все, втопил по центру.
The referee's not going to stop him for that. Managed to build up some pressure there, but it came to nothing.
Ну, просто мимо мяча игрок попугает. сказать, 90 минут до закончения. За такое время 2 гола невозможно забить. Хорошо! Нам даже здесь не мяча пробегает. Ну! Да свисти ты уже, все, хорош. Если он будет взять такой мяч от него, начну атаку, и тогда он свистнет. Хорошо! В каком-то веке отняли мяч. Дальше. Стопил. Ну! Я даже гол пресижа не смогу забить. Ну, сейчас свистит. Да свисти ты хорош ты уже. Я мяч отнял, я атаку начинаю, и он сейчас свистнет.
The referee signals the end of the game, and it is 2-0.
Well, when you can't score and you don't defend very well, it's no surprise when you lose.
Дебильный. Просто пацан на шару ударил, залетел в дальнюю. А второй просто защитник даже. Он даже не боролся. Просто позицию отдал.
Well, we can talk about it all we like. We won't change the result now. Until next time.
2 точно мог забивать. Наши шансы. Вам возможности есть у нас, кто-то залетит. Это собственные мечты, которые нафиг никому не сдадут. Или поражение. Если мы этим проиграем, то что будет зашкварно с вами чуть-чуть один.
Here's an interesting game. Will the home team be able to gain revenge for that narrow defeat that they suffered earlier in the season, or can the away team take all 3 points again?
Well, it's a tough one, Clive. I think what will separate these two will be home advantage. I think it did last time and it could again this time.
Беги ты по флангу, чтобы ты встал-то за ним. Ой, хорошо, зона. Ой, хорошо, побежал. И забей. Господи, ну вот опять, да, первый голевой момент. Не реализован. Ну, посмотрим, как он повлияет на результат матча. О, в центре один.
He really shouldn't lose possession like that. Oh, he's won the ball in a dangerous position. Look at this, they've not picked him up. He's in on goal.
Куда вы все убежали-то? Они просто все в штрафную зачем-то убежали. А с кем разыгрывать-то? Алло. Скажите мне, я не понимаю. Рожа. Зачем палить? Ну давай, заложи банк отсюда. Конечно, ты заложишь банку. Что это? Самедов. Сколько там было? 20-30 метров долларов. Ну что это? Ну что это? Просто прямым летит. Причем это даже не девятка.
Well, they've been made to work hard for their lead, but with 20 minutes gone, they're in front.
Не забиваешь ты, забивают тебе. Это закон футбола, он всегда работает и будет работать. Вот он бежит. Побежал. Куда он побежит? Куда он побежит?
Now, who's in support?
Никого нет, что
does use his head well.
Давай. Рожь. Пятки можешь себе позволить при счете 0-1.
There is a sense of adventure about this team when they attack. That's fine defending. Stop to distress. Now there's something on here. Oh, who will it fall to? Managed to get it away.
Сейчас. Что это за открутки, я не знаю.
Has the situation under control.
Пошли какие-то.
Throw-in's been awarded.
Почему? Вот что это? Как ты в перекладину попадаешь? Главное, он в штрафного в перекладину не попал, а мой попал. Стопил, ну! Забивать уже. Начнешь забивать. Что это за удар? Ты зачем ты ударил? Ну! И на подполе вообще никого нет. Хорошо. Отняли мяч.
Knocked into a good position. Now
Забил, просто
possibilities
зона
here.
пустая.
He's got a chance. Shoots. Needed a touch from the keeper.
Я это бесить начинает уже. Просто что не удар, что вратарь все
They may be able to get something from this corner.
А у них какая-то банка со штрафного, блин, 30 метров
Good
залетела.
use of the head.
Опять на подборе никого нет. Какая такое? Вот он. Блин, опасно.
Good tackle.
Я максимально тильтил. Что за вы? Это что за профессиональный вынос?
Referee blows for the end of the first half. It's now 1-0.
Well, as a spectacle, this game's not got it all. It's been bogged down in midfield. We need to see more forward moves.
We're off and running again. 45 minutes to settle it.
А по факту 0-1 я проиграл. Давай еще какая-нибудь шара сейчас залетит.
Got to be patient against a blanket defense like this.
Давай, вон бежит. Вроде наперед давай. Чем ты мяч просто отдаешь? Хорошо, отняли хотя бы 9. Сразу. Пас. Еще. Разворот. Ну конечно, ты не делаешь движение к мячу. Ну конечно.
They're just running the game here, playing it about how and where they like. Moving the ball around well.
Вон, центр бежит. Дальше.
This is Collar.
Разрез задал. И туда. Хорошо. 1-1.
Trying their luck down the left flank.
Закидывай.
Is this the ball? Managed to block it.
Да паришь до конца.
Finding their men nicely.
Хорош.
Good stuff from the defender.
А сейчас отвечать я не буду, я просто так. Ничего.
Real
Где
chance here.
защита?
Oh yes!
Да. Ну, у меня защитник, он спиной бежал. Да.
A one goal lead at this level is never ever comfortable. 2 goals. Ha, you can be happy about that.
That's his 5th goal of the season. I'll be hoping to get a few more before the season's out. He should do.
Ну, борись
Okay,
до
having
конца.
pressure, but you've got to make more of it than they did there.
Третьего. Хорош. Сейчас не сам залетел.
Does know how to time a tackle.
Почему у нас защита?
Does have aerial ability.
Игроки не закрыты.
Referee has indicated how many minutes are to be added. He's not short of options here. They've got a corner and a chance to keep the ball down this end of the field. Aren't too many better headers of a ball, you know. Crikey, how many men have they got forward here? Oh, he's the man for an emergency. Goalkeeper clears his lines. He's a force in the air. Made a good tackle there. They've lost the game. The full-time whistle blows and the disappointment on the faces of the players is there for all to see.
Well, when you can't score and you don't defend very well, it's no surprise when you lose.
I'd like to thank Andy Gray for his assistance during this game. We'll be back with you very soon.
Да, на 10-м месте. 2 поражения побед. Лидера мы точно не догоним. Очка. То есть нам сейчас нам всего лишь одна победа на нас, чтобы идти на место. 2 победы это вообще присутствует на 4-е место. Опять же, не думаю, что ЦСКА и Спартак, если не Вот у нас это же все, не точно догнал, 12 очков, минимум 5 гонка, все возможно будет. Да, а у меня 3 очка, где я вот 13 место. Они перед нашим сколько моментов где-то в атаках, где-то
Раз, это хардбас, все в спортивках Адидас. И на Найке пацаны, слушаем хардбас басы. Этот стал любимый, ждем все в ритме колбасы.